Hey guys, welcome back to the Language Learning channel. Today we're here to talk about how to cook for lazy people who also want to lose weight. Episode 1. Let's go. But yeah, in general, it comes down to a few things, right? I think the first thing you need is a rice cooker, who can also handle other stuff. So for example, let me show you mine. I have this Tiger rice cooker that I got like half price. I'll post the specs later, but it has like a feature on it that says like少量. There's a kosoku? 少量 kosoku. So like basically if you give it like a 1 cup of rice or something, it'll cook it in like 17 minutes. So it's super helpful. Costs like 150 bit more maybe, like for full price, but I got it like half off, and this is like the last one in the store, so I got it at a good deal. I love it. I think 17 minutes is the perfect time. It perhaps is a bit long for other stuff, but it cooks rice really well, so it delivers on that. It can handle like other types of stuff that I mix in there as well. And for example, if you have all of the foods that I'm going to share in a minute, and you cook it for like 45 minutes, they're gonna like disintegrate into nothingness. So 17 minutes is like a good time to cook all the other stuff. So I'll be showing you now. So, and here's the like game theory for the lazy method of cooking for people who also want to lose weight. It comes down to the rice. One, I have like a little bit of white rice. Usually it's something like this, but I feel it a third of the way through, so whatever just comes with the rice, a third. And then I do another 1/3 of this thing. I don't know what it is. Basically, it's a thing you mix into the rice to get what's it called? Black rice. But it has really good fiber per 100 grams. How much is it? 8.9, so like 9 grams of fiber per 100 grams, which is really good. There's a lot of seeds in there, so it has like healthy fats and just diversified nutrition, right? And since we're trying to lose weight, I also have a low calorie alternative to white rice, and this is konjac rice. It's really great. Honestly, the texture is very similar to white rice, and to the point where like you can't really tell the difference. It's a little bit chewier if you cook it at like 17 minutes, the way I'm doing it right now. I have never tried to cook it at 45 minutes, which is like a normal rice cooker. But from what I hear online, it tastes very similar to rice, like texture-wise, and I would have to agree. And I feel like it's a little bit chewier than rice. So depending on like the type of rice you eat, this could be a little bit chewier. However, mixed with this, which is a little bit crunchier, I feel like these two like balance each other out really well, and it's a very like low calorie, about 150 grams. That's right, 150 calories per serving that I take, which is about 150 grams. So it's I don't know, it's very low calorie, and very good. Next, losing weight is about high volume eating, right? And then, so a few things I want to show you guys is mushrooms. They're really great. Chop it up, toss it into the rice cooker, and they'll cook. 17 minutes, 40 minutes, doesn't make a difference. They will just cook. This is kabocha, or pumpkin. It's a type of like Asian pumpkin as opposed to the giant orange ones we use for Halloween, but they cook really well. Great texture. They're a little sweet, really good flavor, and they're just great. Yeah, a lot of volume. Basically a sweet potato alternative. Sweet potatoes might also work here. I haven't tried it. The third pillar of volume eating is carrots. Dice them up, toss them in. Really great. Soft after like 17 minutes. If you want it to be harder or more crunchier, then you could like cut this up into big chunks, or just toss the entire thing in. I don't know, up to you, man. But other than that, one other thing I always do is some sort of like frozen pea, corn, carrot mix. And all of these are just low calorie. They got some fiber, got some nutrients, and they're just generally good for you. But low calorie is the reason why we use them. And they also just take no effort to cook. You're gonna cook rice anyways. You might as well toss all this in and cook it like at the same time for like zero effort. This is more like Japanese stuff, but this is a chikuwa. It's like fish cakes, which you can find in a lot of Asian supermarkets in America. I don't recommend tossing these in. However, I'm lazy, so I do it anyways. But what happens if you toss these in is they kind of expand, lose their shape, and become kind of like a softer version. In which case, I don't mind. I'm lazy, so I just toss these in. But you could probably like microwave them. They should be like already cooked, so just microwave them. That's what I recommend. But yeah. And then after you're done cooking the rice, have some like shredded cabbage ready to go to put on top. And that is like a really great way to add a bunch of like filler for volume eating to help you when you're on a diet. I talked about mushrooms, but one other mushroom that I use that I don't have here is enoki mushrooms. They're really cheap, and I don't know, they are pretty like hefty and low calorie for how cheap they are. So I think it's great for volume. And the last thing that I don't have here is moyashi. It's called bean sprouts. They're also like super cheap. I think the cheapest thing you can buy at the supermarket, pretty much for like veggies. And just toss them in, wash them, toss them in. Huge volume, really great. But yeah, I will post some pictures of stuff that I've like made, like give you like a side by side process, step by step process. But yeah, for protein, it's really up to you. But obviously chicken breast, like you don't need me to tell you that. Chicken breast, season it. I recommend doing like a marinade. And the type of marinade you do, it's really up to you. Experiment, see what you like. Have like 4 to 5 different types of marinades like ready to go in your pantry, like the ingredients for it, and then you just like mix it on the day. Let it sit for 3 hours, 2 to 5, and then just cook it. And the last thing that I do is I have a bunch of instant curry set. These are like instant curry packs. Kind of blasphemous in Japan. However, they're really cheap. About like 100 yen for these. These are the cheap versions. It was like what? 60 cents USD? And then they're good for 2 servings, actually. If you're on a diet, you shouldn't be using all of this. They're good for 2 servings. And if you got like plain chicken breast with like a little bit of black pepper or something, and then you put it with the rice that we just made, and then some curry on top, it's a really filling meal. And the curry adds like 50 calories per meal, which is not bad because it makes everything taste really good. So yeah. Highly recommend it. Last thing I'm do is like I don't want to cook 3 times a day, so I just cook 2 times and I skip breakfast. Usually because I'm late to school anyways, but who cares? Point is I skip breakfast and that's like less calories that I eat throughout the day. All right. Well, episode 1 of Cooking with Eric, and I'll make it episode 2 if I figure out some other like low calorie food hack. But I think out of today's episode, konjac rice would be something that I definitely recommend you guys to try out. And just like putting like these hefty high volume low calorie foods into your rice cooker. And just how I see it is there's protein and there's everything else, right? Everything else is rice, veggies, fruits. You don't throw fruits in the rice cooker, right? Fruits, so rice and veggies you cook together, fruits you eat after, and then protein you just handle yourself however you like to. You can also just buy some sort of protein. That's what I did today. It's pretty late and I had some other stuff to do, so I didn't cook. So I just went to go buy some protein. I get some like fried chicken, and then I got like some sauteed beef with vegetables. Not bad. Everything cost me like $5. So yeah, I just make some rice without the veggies, add the protein on top. That's it. Keep it simple. And that's the guide to lazy cooking with your Japanese teacher. Thanks for watching. I'll let you know if I have any other updates, any other metas when it comes to like lazy cooking. But yeah, peace.